1, go.
You're listening to the glorious House of Gainz podcast. Here's your host, Robert Frank. What's going on, everybody? Robert Frank here with you. Today is a day early. It's Tuesday, May 7th, 2019.
No,
it's not hump day, but if it was hump day, it would be...
You paused too long. What do you want me to do?
Double up on that motherfucker. So, shows that we're a little rusty, a little a day early. But anyway, I am joined by, across the table, Jack the Man with the permanent tan, Ray Worldwide. What's up, brother?
What's going on with this order? The whole flow is off.
I know. It's Tuesday, man. That's why.
Just mixing shit up today. What's going on, everybody in the building? Let's go!
To his left, we have the butcher, the baker, the donut maker, Joey Bag of Donuts.
Another one.
And to his left, we have the host of This Week in Sports, the man that is steering the ship, controlling the soundboard, and making sure that you get your sports minute in about a half hour, the Pody. What's up, Ant?
What's up?
So, last week, I announced the winner of the caption contest that was held about 2 weeks ago, 2 Wednesdays ago to be exact, and I read the winners' screen name on Instagram. I read their comment, and they had 48 hours to reach out to me. They failed to do so. So his bad. He misses out on a $100 Visa gift card, a podcast hoodie, a Swole's a Goal Size the Prize t-shirt, and a bottle of Hard AF. As I said in my Instagram story, if you pay attention to my Instagram, I do not have an extra bottle of Hard AF laying around, so I'm going to give you 10 sample packs, which equal a bottle, because I used my last bottle on my side piece. So, he's out. New winner is going to be, and you have 48 hours from this moment to reach out to me via DM, letting me know that you won. So, the winner is Will _ Dwyer 32. His comment was, when the bubble butt slut at the bar says you look like you need a Trembolone sandwich, but you already had 12. So, Will _ Dwyer 32, you are the runner-up winner, and if you contact me within the next 48 hours, you're again going to get a $100 Visa gift card, podcast hoodie, t-shirt, and bottle of Hard AF, aka 10 sample packs, which equal a bottle. With all of that said, I told the bros that we were going to have an abbreviated podcast tonight. We're not going to go for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever we normally do, because we are all leaving. Well, most of us are leaving tomorrow for the UK. We're leaving tomorrow afternoon. We have an hour layover in Dublin, Ireland, really early on Thursday morning, and then we catch another hour flight to Birmingham, and we are actually in England, UK, whatever, Birmingham. Binghamton. Wait, is it Binghamton? Birmingham.
Yeah,
Birmingham.
I know that we've been pronouncing it wrong, but it's, you know what it is. Body Power UK.
Yeah. Have I been pronouncing it wrong?
Yeah.
People say that. How do you say it?
I don't know. I haven't really looked at it because I'm not going.
It's Birmingham.
But it's Birmingham. That's what I've been saying. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, who knows? That's Alabama.
So we'll be there, and it's going to be myself, Ray Worldwide, Beard So Strong, and Jimmy Triceps. We're all going to be there. In fact, I was with Beard So Strong earlier today, our boy Jay, who has been on the podcast a few times, and he had to get his passport renewed in an emergency situation. He had to get it expedited. And while we were in Philadelphia, Beard So Strong actually called out Conor McGregor in an Instagram story, telling him to meet us at the airport early on Thursday morning so they can shoot the fair one. And I got my money. Conor McGregor, he's established, accomplished, a decorated UFC fighter. You know, probably walks around at, a normal weight of what, $170, $180 probably is what he walks around at. At what? What is he, 5'7", 5'8", something like that on a good day?
Is he even
I feel like he's 5'10".
No, I know he competes at like 155 or so, but he's,
walks around.
He probably walks around at 175, 180.
And I want to say he's 5'10".
No, that tall?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Beard So Strong is 6'4", 225, with a long reach and a fucking hammer.
I think he would.
glass jaw.
I respect J-Lo, but he is 5'9", Conor.
Wait a minute. So you're saying that
I think
your money
J-Lo
would be on Conor McGregor?
Oh, J-Lo would get his ass whooped.
See, this goes back to the whole thing about size and
There's
weight.
not a big enough weight difference there. You're talking about...
We're talking about
maybe
55 pounds.
No, if he's 175 and J-Lo's how much?
He's one. Okay, so according to, I guess, his Wikipedia, it says he's 5'9", 155.
That's
but
what he fights at.
I'm guessing that's what he fights at. He
Yeah.
probably walks around at 175, 180.
Yeah, let's say he walks around at 180. He hasn't fought in a while. He's only done like 2 fights in the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Let's say he's a $180. J-Lo's 225, we say, right?
Yeah. And he's
45
6'4",
pounds.
and he has a reach like...
Dude, I just feel like he would just kick him in the chest and break his fucking rib cage right in. I could be wrong, but I it's not big enough. If it was like Mike Tyson, heavyweight type weight versus Conor McGregor, I see, obviously Conor
I think
wouldn't
my
win
my money might actually be on, Beard So Song, aka a guy not named J-Lo, for the win.
I would take Jay. My money would be on Jay, just because of the size difference.
Conor
I'll take the underdog.
Thor Bjornsson
Yeah.
in a video.
Who I'm next to in the Body Power lineup. Athletes.
Ginormous.
Yeah, by the way, I'm an athlete, ladies and gentlemen, on the Body Power site.
Conor McGregor, come at us, dog.
Yeah.
He's too busy rolling around in $1 billion.
Yeah, I heard his Proper 12 broke $1 billion in sales.
He
That's
actually
fucking
reposted
crazy.
a video today of like a 8-year-old at his own wrestling match doing the famous Conor McGregor walk.
Yeah.
And his caption was literally, "This kid's worth billions."
That's funny.
Good for you.
Yeah, good for you, Connor. It's good. See that, and that's the thing. It's good to take your personality, your celebrity, your whatever you are, whether you're a social media influencer or you're a professional fighter, an athlete, or whatever, and turn it into something else, because the run is going to end somewhere along the
Yeah, I
line,
mean,
you
the
know what
term
I mean?
is for a UFC fighter, once that's over, where's your money coming in? Now this guy
Exactly.
has a liquor company that's doing really well.
Unless you're going to be an announcer. Or,
yeah, but you ain't going to make no liquor $1
No,
billion.
hell
money.
no. He didn't even make that fighting, probably, right?
No, and plus, years ago, you rewind like 5-6 years ago, he was piss poor, like on welfare in Ireland.
Wow.
I forget what they call it over there, but
Good for him.
same thing. So
Good
pretty
for
cool.
him. And we say all this in jest, but if he does show up at the airport, he's getting his ass whooped. And Beard So Strong is...
And it won't be a fair one.
No. So Robert Altman with a super chat. I know we're a day early. People did not expect us to do this. I didn't let anyone know that we were doing a podcast tonight. This is kind of like, hey, surprise, we're here. So all you bros and broettes over on SoundCloud who are killing it with the numbers, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you listen, apologize for the day early, but I'm sure it'll be a pleasant surprise when you wake up in the morning and you see we've uploaded an episode. Robert Altman with a super chat on YouTube says, the best dosage for ADA Bolic and a load for pumps. ADA Bolic, here's the secret. You do 1 scoop pre-workout. Then you do a half a scoop intra-workout. Just fucking stick it in your mouth, stick the powder in your mouth, and down some water. Don't even put it in a shaker cup or water bottle or anything like that. The ADA load, I forget the actual dosage. I think it's 2 pills pre-workout. 2 capsules pre-workout. And that in combination with the ADA Bolic, the pumps are fucking ridiculous. And there's no stimulant, so you don't have to worry about like overdosing on fucking caffeine or anything like that. So I hope that answers your question, Robert. Ryan Regal with $2 super chats, but I don't see a comment. Crosswhite276, what's up, brother? What did you get at Sonic, Joey? He could see your...
Got him!
Yeah, he walks in with Sonic.
I went easy. I went a 3-piece chicken tender, which is not that bad. 3-piece chicken tender, and I got a large cherry limeade. I didn't eat enough food today. I needed food, and I knew I was going to the gym, so my options are limited. I'm not gonna eat shit. So I got at least chicken tenders, try to get some like protein and whatnot.
How'd you get caught?
I guess Anthony Pody over here is doing some real shit work tonight on the cameras. And I probably, when I wasn't speaking, thought I was off camera, and I'm sitting over here
sipping on your cherry limeade.
Yeah, so way to fuck that up, Pody.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen, you're the one that walked in here with it, so it's
listen,
just as much your fault.
It is, but I'm allowed to do this because I have been killing it.
Zach G with a super chat says the same thing. Joey, what did you get at Sonic? Everybody calling you out, brother. So Here's a little funny story about Body Power. As you guys know, I said that we're leaving, and I was talking to Jimmy about this. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. I was like, you know what? He was like, what are we going to do? Because originally Jimmy was supposed to come, and he was like, what are we going to talk about on this week's episode? And I was like, yeah, I mean, it's probably going to have to be really abbreviated because we're leaving tomorrow, and, you know, people got to get up early to go to work. They're working, you know, they're moving their shift around just so we can leave, so they're going in a few hours early and whatnot. And I really don't know what we're going to talk about because nothing really is going on. And people aren't going to want to hear us talk about Body Power. Our audience from the UK is such like a small portion, you know, that probably listen to the podcast. If you're just going by analytics overall, Instagram and Facebook, it's like 5% of my audience. So how many of them are podcast listeners that actually care that we're going? But I did have a funny story. A couple months ago, myself, Joey Bags, maybe Vinny, Bag of Chips as well, and my wife and our good friend Janice, we came home from the bar, pissed drunk one night, and they were in my kitchen wrestling. I don't know what kind of wrestling match they were having, but I went live on Instagram. Who pops in the live stream? Jon Bones Jones, UFC, what is he? Middleweight, heavyweight, light heavyweight champion. Undefeated. I know he's got one or two.
The number one UFC fighter.
He's the number one UFC fighter. He's
everybody.
Yeah, he's like the face of UFC now, right? Because Conor McGregor, he was, but probably not anymore. So anyway, Jon Bones Jones chimed in on my live stream, and he hung out for quite a while. He never said anything, didn't comment. He was probably just watching the shenanigans. So I was pretty starstruck, right? I really don't get starstruck anymore, but I'm like, oh shit, Jon Jones in the fucking live stream. So I DM him afterwards, and I said, hey, sorry, we're fucking bombed, whatever. I hope you enjoyed the show, and, you know, you're a legend. We all love you. And like the week before, we were at Big Shots watching this fucking fight and shit. So he responded back right away. It saw that he saw the message, and he responded right back, and he goes, hey, Robert, thank you so much. You're quite the legend yourself. Yes, Jon Bones Jones called me a legend. So everything was all good, and I left it at that. I didn't bug him anymore. I didn't pull a Jimmy Triceps and fucking keep DMing him and shit. So
it was all good just a week ago.
Yeah. So then we're going to Body Power, and Jon Jones is probably like one of the more featured guys there. He's actually number one on the athletes list because he actually is an athlete. How I'm on that list, I have no fucking idea, but he's number one. Top left corner is Jon Jones. Right next to him is, I think, Dana Lynn and Rob Lynn Bailey. Underneath is somebody and somebody. It goes by twos. And then right under there is Thor Bjornsson from Game of Thrones, whatever his name, the Mountain, the Beast, whatever the fuck he calls himself, and Robert Frank. So Jon Bones is number one, and I'm number 6. If you take a screenshot on your iPhone, we're both on the same, scroll, right? So I took a screenshot of it. And I sent it to Jon Bones Jones in the DM. I slid in his DM again, and I said, hey, real, no contact in months. I said, looks like I'll be seeing you at Body Power. Send him the screenshot to show him that here I am, here you are, and really looking forward to meeting you. It said within, 20 minutes or so, it says seen. That was, I don't know, maybe about a week ago or so. It still says seen.
I would not take that as literally anything. He could have been getting blown when he saw that.
But you know what? The level of disrespect that he's showing by leaving Mr. Frank on read. Yo, Johnny, at Body Power, protect your neck, bro.
John.
Bro, you guys, he whooped the shit out of every one of you.
Let me tell you something, John. You try to come up to my booth and you try to say what's up to me, big dog, there's going to be a problem because Beard So Strong is going to whoop your ass.
You gonna get J-Lo.
Dude, I know.
Beard So Strong in one weekend is going to get his ass whooped in Ireland and the UK.
That is, listen, Beard So Strong is what is Jon Jones, about 6'4"? What's his stat?
He's like J-Lo's height.
He's probably J-Lo's height, J-Lo's build.
Except the number one fighter on planet Earth.
So, Beard So Strong, I'm sorry for volunteering you to get your ass whooped, but listen, Jay, I really appreciate you. He was named, too, and this is actually a big accomplishment and some big news. Jay was named the president of Robert Frank 615 LLC, International Affairs Division. So anyone at Body Power who, if you were a magazine, you're a publisher, you're an editor, you have any kind of contacts, any press or anything, and you want an interview with Robert Frank, or any of the members cast and crew of the Glorious House of Gainz podcast, you have to go through the big, tall, sexy, bearded bastard named Beard So Strong, who will be there. So make sure you coordinate with him, and we will see you at the Body Power. Couple super chats to get to. Brendan, what's up, my man?
Just a heads up.
Yeah.
Jon Bones Jones, 6'4", originally from New York.
Okay.
Fights around 205, so he's probably like he's literally.
He probably walks around 220, 230.
Yeah, so he's basically J-Lo. He would kick his head off, and he's from New York, so he's got the same attitude we do. He'd kick his beard clean off his face.
Jay, I'm telling you, man, Jon Jones comes and he tries, because I'm going to call him out. I'm going to joke around about it, and I'm going to be like, yo, you left me on scene, big dog. I'm going to mess around with him. Because you can tell that he's a cool dude.
Oh,
you know what I mean? He's fucking
and he's from
chill.
here.
So Beard So Strong's going to have to take an L from Johnny Jones.
Yep.
Rob Bailey.
At the Body Power. Rob Lynn Bailey.
You know what?
Conor McGregor.
Let Jimmy get whooped by Bailey, because he's the one who started that.
Well, no, Jimmy's going to have to fight Dana Lynn Bailey. It's going to be Dana Lynn and Jimmy going at it, and Beard So Strong and Rob Bailey. So I know, let me get to the super chat and then we'll get into that in a second. So Brendan leaves a $10 dono. What's up, brother? He says, I interned in Dublin a few summers ago. Best few months of my life. You guys are going to have a blast. Glad the show is back. Keep it up. So thank you so much, Brendan. Thank you for that donation. That was super nice of you, and appreciate you. Jake Allison, 479. Beard So Strong. Won't do fucking nothing.
Yup.
Wow. Damn. All right, so we told the story a couple weeks ago. Here's where we're going to go in this direction here. Before we get into little segments, like I said, I don't want to hold the people too long tonight. But when we were at the Arnold, okay, let's just tell the story one more time. Myself, Vinny Bag of Chips, and Beard So Strong, we had quite a few cocktails as we were walking around the Arnold. Jimmy Triceps was just normal Jimmy, and Joey was like in manager mode, like he's like damage control mode. He realized that things were about to go really bad, but Jimmy wanted to meet Dana Lynn Bailey. He was a big fan of hers. When he first got back into fitness, C.T. Fletcher and Dana Lynn Bailey were two of the people that he looked up to, watched her YouTube videos, and kind of got motivated to get back into working out and fitness and all this and that. So he really wanted to meet her. For those of you who don't know this story, we went to Dana Lynn's booth, and it was Dana Lynn standing there. She had a line of probably about 20 people or so, and she was...
It was longer than that.
Was it longer than that? Yeah, I'm not trolling her or anything, because
okay.
I thought it was probably about 20 people or so.
That was a good amount of people.
So she had a line, long story short, and Jimmy, instead of waiting online to see her, he just kind of walked to the front of the line. He didn't cut anybody, but he stood behind the person that was next in line. And he kind of just stood there and hoping that she would catch eyes with him. Because I think they DM'd prior to that, a couple days before, and he told that he was going to be there. She goes, oh yeah, make sure you come see me or something like that. So he was hoping, I guess, that she would recognize him and his beard or whatever. So he's standing there, and her bouncer, security guard, or whoever it was, said, yo, if you want to meet Dana or get a picture, you got to get in line. And that's when Jimmy said, I'm motherfucking Jimmy Triceps. I don't wait in line, motherfucker. And then there was a little altercation there and whatever. We ended up getting out of there before anything happened. And so we left the expo. We went back to the bar, got more drinks. And then when we were deciding whether or not we were going to go back in and get kicked out of the Arnold by causing a scene at Dana Lynn's booth, Joey Bags and everybody kind of said, nah, you know what, we've had enough. You guys are drunk. We don't feel like dealing with this shit. If we ever want to be back allowed at the Arnold, don't go out like this. I think
it was literally only me.
It was probably only you.
And I am so glad that happened, because now let's fast forward.
Yeah.
4 months.
Yeah.
And this jerk off is gonna be in an interview with just her.
So I get an email from the owner, CEO of Body Power. His name is Nick Orton. Cool ass motherfucker. I can't wait to meet him. He's one of the people that I'm really looking forward to meeting. And he hooked this whole thing up for us. There was a lot of hiccups along the way that brought us to Body Power. It was originally supposed to be me and Ray Worldwide hanging out at a supplement company's booth that carries steel supplements. There was a little bit of disconnect, confusion, miscommunication, whatever you want to call it. And now we are actually doing our own booth. And that's why we're going to be there, because I promised the bros and broettes out in the UK that I was going to be there. We were going to cancel the whole trip altogether, but I was like, I can't do that to these people. We already announced we're going to be there. They want to meet me. Let's fucking go and have a good time. So anyway, we're going. Nick Orton emails me, and he goes, hey, Robert, I happen to get you a couple of speaking engagements, while we're there. So we're over here a couple weeks ago, not really trolling, but kind of poking fun at Dana and Rob Bailey, nothing malicious or anything, just having fun. And so I get the itinerary, and on the Friday, the first day of Body Power, at 2:30, it's nutrition talk, myths, and something about, I don't know, I guess it's myths about nutrition. And we're actually going to be holding an audience where there's probably going to be 250 to 300 people sitting like in a little auditorium type thing. Like, I don't know if we're going to be on the podium or we're going to be sitting on stools or whatever. And yeah, it's me, Dana Lynn, and Rob Bailey. So that's going to be interesting.
What the hell do you know about nutrition?
I know zero about nutrition.
I'm gonna say you know a lot more than you think, and you do know myths and whatnot. Like I came in here right now. I'm a guy who doesn't know. I'm the one who doesn't know about nutrition. I think Sonic chicken tenders are good for you because it's chicken. I mean, that's the difference, and a lot of people have.
Yeah, but that's not a myth. That's just you being uneducated.
You're gonna crush it. You'll see. You know way more than you think.
Didn't you also get booked for another segment that's
a social media influencer, like how to be an influencer type thing?
Yeah, that, and also I think there was another segment on your itinerary called Trend Talk.
Trend Talk, yes.
Yeah.
I will be talking about the benefits of Tremboloni sandwiches.
That's actually the one titled Robert Frank the Interview.
Yeah, Robert Frank the Interview. That's going to be Saturday at 5. I like how they book me. The expo, I think, ends at 5. But this interview is from 5 to 6, so no one's going to be there.
It's going to be just like your Atlantic City engagement.
It's going to be me all by myself. And, I'm going to be so conscious of people getting up and, like, leaving, going to the bathroom. I'm like, yo, sit the fuck back down. I'm not done yet.
You're going to be interviewed by Ron Burgundy.
Oh, my God. It's going to be crazy. But, yes, I definitely plan on being heavily intoxicated the whole trip. I'll let you guys know that now. So if you smell a little Jack Daniels, you will know that I've had a few cocktails.
Don't be too anonymous when you do the interviews.
No. I don't want to be slurring my words.
God, they're going to be like, this guy's fucking wasted.
No,
Do you know who the fuck I am?
Do you know who the fuck I am, Rob Lynn Bailey? Been so strong, help me. Super chat coming in. I just see a green pop up from Austin Thomas. Says, hey, Rob, when are you going to be restocked with 2XL shirts? I really need the Toxic Masculinity and a few others. Austin, once we get back from Body Power, I'm going to have the whole store restocked. We might even have a new design or two, but we're bringing a lot of our inventory with us to Body Power, so the bros and broettes out in the UK that don't want to pay the $21.99 shipping cost can just pick up some shit, once they're there, and I will have the store restocked. I got an email from someone in the military. I think they were, I'm not sure if they were the Marines or the Army, but they wanted to buy like 20 Tremboloni sandwich shirts. And I was like, yeah, we're going to have to figure out how to get this done. So be patient for that, because we will figure out a way how to get that done.
You're following. You're really popular with the guys in the military.
Yeah,
I know quite a few bros across the world that are Robert Frank fans from different levels of the military. So
yeah, military.
Man, we need to have some sort of event, man, where you can go and speak to the troops. That'd be dope. Somebody
that's
got some
want to
pull
hear
with that,
from me,
man.
I think that, here's the thing with me. All right, you know what? I'm going to save it, because I'm over here like preparing my speeches for Body Power and thinking about what I'm going to say, and because what is my story? I'm a fucking guy that got lucky with a viral fucking video. Pokemon Go Fuck Yourself. I've been doing this for years before that. Couldn't break fucking 10,000 views on a video. One video goes crazy, and all of a sudden I'm this like pop culture icon for as long as it lasts. And I asked Joey this. I said, Joey, would this be accurate? I'm the person, or the Robert Frank character is the one who gets people that may not necessarily be into fitness. Once they're into fitness, dick in your mouth. No. Once they're into fitness, then it's the job of the Phil Heaths, the Dana Lynn Baileys, the Kai Greens, the Ulysses, the Simeon Pandas, to keep them motivated and teach them and give them the tools that they need, because you don't want to follow my fucking workout regimen.
You're a different level of influence. You're a different level of motivation. So your formula that you've been succeeding with over the last couple of years is something it's unique to you. So I don't know why you will put yourself in the category, man. People every time we're out together and people come up to you, it's like, oh man, you inspire me, you motivate me, you're hilarious. So don't.
Plus, everybody has the same exact story. They were nobody.
Yeah. Everybody's
and then
a nobody.
overnight, they wrote a popular song. Or
They were nobody until they were a somebody.
Yeah, I mean, Lady Gaga, before she was fucking super popular, was like trying. She was on like a shitty MTV show once. She like did all dumb shit. So you never know. But I'm jealous because I know you guys are gonna have a sick time. So.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun, man. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm just looking forward to not only the the expo, but I'm looking forward to the nighttime stuff.
I'm pissing Jimmy triceps off. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, Jimmy's gonna be in
Jimmy,
for
you're
one
gonna
hell
have
of
your
a
hands
trip.
full.
We got 2 super chats. T4R Mafia says CT Fletcher was on Rogan yesterday, and they talked about your sweet tea piss problem. Have you heard of it? Or have you, have you heard it? No, I have not heard it. But yes, I still am pissing iced tea. It's very dark in color. It almost looks like Coca-Cola these
I might
days.
have to listen to that episode to see what they say.
Yeah, it's definitely something kidney related. And I know it's because of the trend. I know it's because of the cleanse. I know it's because of all the shit that I'm putting in my body that I'm not supposed to. I'm just kidding. I would never do that. There's just something wrong with my kidneys. I don't know what it is. But yes, yeah, it's a problem. But Joshua Navarro, $2 dono, love it. Says, I want to fight Joey without any underwear on.
Oh shit.
Okay, I'll fight you, but you better have some underwear on.
That's you need to put on some underwear.
If you want to fight somebody with no underwear, give Jimmy Triceps a call. He'll fight you.
Josh, I'm glad you found your way back to the live stream, my brother. I appreciate you here, man. You always bring the lulls.
One more thing.
Yeah.
I just watched Generation Iron 3, and the first 2 minutes of it, they're interviewing Kai Green, and they asked him the exact question you were just talking about, which is like, what the hell makes people like Kai Green, like of him? You know, he never won Olympia.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He worded it so perfectly.
He's a personality.
Exactly, and he said he's more than bodybuilding. Like, he's never even won. He worded it so perfectly. That's why I was telling you, you should watch the first 2 minutes. It is so perfectly said what he says. It's that people relate to you, and not everybody relates to like a Phil Heath, because how is he relatable? He's gigantic.
Yeah.
All he does is bodybuilding.
7-8-time Mr. Olympia. He's really, I mean, the personality factor really isn't there with him. I'm not going to say he's a boring guy, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but not everybody's an entertainer.
No, I know, but that makes the difference between someone who's like extremely popular versus just they're Mr. Olympia. So, or in pop culture or whatever the case is. So, if you're bored, watch the first 2 minutes.
You know Kai Green is in Stranger Things, right?
I do.
Yeah,
And he's opening, he just started his own company for comic books.
Really?
Yeah. He's like got his own like company that he's going to be doing like comic books.
Nice.
Yeah, because he's into that stuff.
I feel like Kai Green is kind of like a loner. You know what I mean? Like aside from doing the bodybuilding thing, the speaking engagements, the motivational stuff, I feel like he's a very lonely dude. Just when he speaks, I get that vibe from him that he's in another world.
But a lot of times, too, a lot of bodybuilding personalities have a very routined lifestyle, man.
For sure.
It's, eat, sleep, train, repeat. Eat, sleep, train, repeat. And that can go on for years and years. I mean, I had a friend of mine that dated a woman that was doing fitness, and he broke up with her, and she was beautiful. He was like, dude, all she does is eat and work out. Wow. He's like, we barely spend any time together. She's in bed early. She's up early to go to the gym. So that bodybuilding lifestyle, man, it could be a lonely road, dude.
Takes a lot out of you, man. That's grueling. One more quick thing on Body Power before we get to these segments here and get ourselves up and running for this show. Excuse me, for this show is we are looking for. We have it's again myself, Ray Worldwide, Jimmy Triceps, and Beard So Strong. We will be at, I believe. Don't quote me on this. Please pay attention to my Instagram stories and my Snapchats. We're going to be at booth number 25. I believe that is the booth unless they moved me around. I am going to be, like I said, at booth number 25. And we are looking for some very good-looking females, preferably baddies with the fatties, to come work the booth. We're going to give you baddie with a fatty female racerback tank. You have to be there all 3 days. We cannot pay you in money, but we can pay you in... yeah. Yes, and we're crossing country lines, so there's no such thing as marriage or boyfriend, girlfriend.
You're
there's no
single.
relationship.
You're single in
yes,
another country.
of course. So if you are interested, make sure you show up that Friday. Basically treat it as like a job interview. Come up looking good, smelling good, ass fat, do a couple squats in the bathroom
A job
before you come up to the
interview
booth.
for Pornhub.
Pretty much, yes. We have a couple of rooms on lockdown, so you will get your payment every single night, and just come doing the damn job, okay? And that's really all I need to say about Body Power. But I really am looking forward to meeting all the bros and broettes that are there. Really don't know what to expect because the last UK trip was very successful, and I was about a quarter of the size in terms of like a follower count or anything like that. I feel like a lot more people know my face now. A lot more people are familiar with the videos. They're podcast listeners. They know all the bros that are going to be there. It's going to be fun. So looking forward to meeting everybody. Guys, girls, whoever. Kids, grandparents, whoever. The one thing that I'm a little concerned about, I'm not going to lie, there were a couple people last year or 2 years ago that I couldn't understand. Their accents were so heavy that I was just like yesing them to death. I'm like, yeah, because it's kind of loud. There's music in the background. There's that white noise, people talking. And these fucking British accents, some of them are like super fucking heavy. So that's the only thing. Robert Altman with a $10 dono. Thank you, Robert. He says, Rob, sounds like the kidney thing you have is called rhabdomyolysis. Spelling sucks. It is a manageable disorder due to high protein intake, and your body is not processing it properly. My son has it. Okay. I have heard of rhabdo. I think that's associated more with like CrossFit training. It's like where your muscles are wasting. They're I don't know. I'm serious. They used to call it Rhabdo the Clown. There was like a cartoon version of like a CrossFit clown that got sick because he was like muscle wasting and shit like that. But anyways, I'll definitely look into that. When I get back from Body Power, like I said, I don't know if it's the protein or the trend. And I'm probably guessing that it's the trend. But
Rob's got some things to live for.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure after Body Power we get him healthy.
Yeah, Joey and myself just had a really good conference call yesterday with one of the things that we got going on. Like I said in the beginning of the show, you always take your celebrity-ness or whatever you call it and you parlay that into other things. You branch out because, we started the podcast, we have the merch, we have Steel, we have cameos, we have but you have to open a lot of different doors. You need a lot of different revenue streams. And we had a really, really good conversation yesterday, and I'm really excited for some things that I will be able to announce very soon. But before we get into the segments, one more super chat. Austin Thomas, what's your thought about Seth Feroce being on the podcast? Well, Seth Feroce, met him a few times. Seems like a pretty cool dude. I met him at the Olympia, met him at the Real Weights for Real Heroes the first time. And then for some reason he unfollowed me on Instagram. Yeah, he used to follow me. Now he doesn't follow me anymore. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe just he got
dropping his follower count.
Maybe dropping his follower count. Who knows? But I know. I think he's a local dude. I think he's an East Coast guy. So I could have him on the show. as long as he's going to be honest and he's going to talk about all the steroid use, because I know he's pushing his supplements pretty hard now, but we want to know about the test, we want to know about the growth, we want to know about the GH.
He was worked with the one company and then started with another company.
Correct, yeah. I think he was with Prime Veil for a little bit. Cool dude, though. Nothing bad to say about him. I'm going to question him why he unfollowed me. Like, yo, the fuck, bro. Jose Hugo says, "Hey, bros, miss you guys because of work the last few weeks because of work. Running 8 locations as a district manager. Miss all of you. Hurricane Hugo. Hugo, thank you so much for chiming in tonight, brother.
District manager for what?
Yo, Hugo, Joey needs a new job.
No. I'm curious. What's he work for?
Hurricane Hugo, let us know where you're district manager, what company, and where you're from, brother. So
well, don't say where you're from, then you can get in trouble.
May need a job too.
True. Don't say where you're from.
Don't say where you're from. We don't want you getting in trouble. Just tell us for what. District manager for what.
Tell us where you're at. Okay, so Joey, you fucking show up with a Sonic bag and a cherry limeade, and you've been doing so good. You went to the gym with me last night. We did shoulders. We did cardio for 45 minutes. What the fuck, dude?
And I consider this still being very good because the Sonic I just consumed was the 3-piece chicken tender, and I got cherry limeade. That's all I got, okay? I woke up. I did not get in all my meals today, so I was starving, and I thought to myself, I got to get to the podcast. What's basically the best thing I can get fast? And it was chicken tenders. So give me a round of applause for that at least. As far as
chicken tenders.
Yeah, well, it's chicken. It's protein. All right, you're the one pissing blood. I'm over here. Don't you worry about yourself.
All right, I will.
I am doing really good. I mean, there's like mornings where I'm waking up and like my stomach feels so flat. I got a ton of fat that I need to get rid of. Obviously, I'm in the 130s now. Okay, which I said last week. I think it's going to take me a little while, another week or two. I keep saying 130s. 230s.
Big Papa Pump says Ray smack Joey.
So
they're disappointed.
There's nothing to be disappointed in. I'm killing it. I'm actually going to trim my beard down this weekend.
Please don't.
Dude.
Let it grow.
I don't want to. It's making my face look unnecessarily large.
Oh, my God.
It's my brother's birthday this weekend, so we're going to the city to a club in Brooklyn. So, I want to look decent.
Big shouts to Finny Bags. We miss you.
Yeah, Finny Bags, happy birthday, bro.
Yeah, so, and that's going to be a good time. It's all those North Jersey girls. I call them the Carly Bible crew.
Yeah.
They're all going. It's like a VIP thing for my brother. So, everyone's supposed to be wearing tan. Like
it's
we're the goddamn
shit show.
Kanye West clan. You know how, like, Kanye, the Kardashians, they all wear the same color everywhere they go?
Yeah.
We're all supposed to be doing that. So, I don't know how that's going to...
It's going to be amazing.
It'll be good. But I'm still going to be jealous of you guys. I hope you guys have a really good time. I know you're going to have a really good time.
I heard that there's like some kind of crazy after party this Saturday night that we're there that we got VIP tickets to, and it's just going to be an absolute shit show.
I bet it is.
I can't wait.
I know at least 75% of the crew is going to be having a good time.
Yeah. Well, if there's 4 of us, 75% would be 3. Who's the one that's not going to be having a good time?
So just have a couple drinks for me. Have a good time. I'm going to continue my diet. I'll give people an update as it keeps going, but I'm doing really, really good. And the exercise, I'm up to running like 3 miles now every day, so things are looking really good. The goal is to get under 200 pounds, and we'll keep you updated. But, just as far as body power goes, I'm jealous. I hope you guys have a good time. I know J-Lo is going to do what he needs to do in order to make sure things run properly. Ray is going to do his normal routine of schmoozing with people, and I hope he is able to get Jones over there like he did when we went to London, and what was it?
Simeon Panda, C.T. Fletcher, whoever else. Yeah.
Ray is real good at doing that, so he'll play his
What's
part.
Jimmy's role? Give as your manager on the U.S. front. What's Jimmy's role for this show? Because I know Jimmy's going to listen to this tomorrow morning while he's commuting to work. So let him know what his duties are for this UK trip.
My hope is that he participates with J-Lo a little bit in terms of making sure everything's running smoothly. But at the same time, I would say follow J-Lo's lead in terms of being relaxed, and you can kind of get the vibe, because the problem is not with Jimmy, it's with anybody. you, Rob, will react to other people. And the problem is there's going to be lines of people that are traveling to meet you. So if you have a bad vibe going on, you're going to affect 10,000 people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everyone's goal should be to make sure you're happy. If that means you got to be chugging fucking Jack Daniels, then that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
If that means don't talk to you for an hour or two, then don't talk to him.
Yeah.
Rob is the main event. You know what I mean? We're just everybody else is what are the events under that? We're the undercard. You know what I mean?
I don't want to look at it like that.
Well, you should, because no one is there to meet anybody but you. I hate to break it to you.
Well, I disagree. I bet you that there are going to be podcast fans who are there, and we're going to want to take pictures with all of us, and it's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time.
I'm going to steal the show from you like I did in London.
Let's do it. Yeah. Hey,
Sign
take the
autographs,
pressure off me, man.
Sign some
Anytime.
autographs, take some pictures.
Anytime
Hopefully
the pressure
recruited for a
taken off
reality
me.
show again.
Yeah.
You got a good mix. It'll be
We'll
really
be
good.
fine. I'm
I
looking
just
forward to it.
I need someone to vlog like the whole time.
We are going to have an absurd amount.
Yeah,
of
I need to live vicariously, and I want the raw footage. Like I don't want the edited one. I want to see what comes out of this. I want to see everything.
You want to see all the girls in our room butt naked, fucking spread eagle on the bed. That's what you want to see.
I want everything.
Yeah. All right. So before we get into that, I do want to do the sports minute because I want to end the show with the batting with the fatty because no better way to end the show than with some big bubble butt sluts. But the Pody, what's going on in sports this week, my brother?
Okay, I'll make this real quick. I did hear you say the word parlay before. It just gets the juices flowing. But anyway, NBA playoffs are in full swing. These series have been quite entertaining. Each one is tied up 2-2. The Rockets have come back from down 2-0. They've tied it up. The only series that's really out of reach is the Bucks and Boston. That's 3-1 in favor of Milwaukee. So that looks like it's a wrap. You've got a couple games on tonight. Toronto is whooping Philly right now. They're up at least 20 end of the third quarter. And then you've got, of course, Denver and the Trailblazers tonight. That's been an entertaining series. But nobody really cares about that. All anybody wants to talk about is the goddamn Kentucky Derby. Did anybody see that? Yeah, I'm sure we all saw it by now.
We seen that. I saw that Joe was heavily.
I was.
Oh my God. We were both pissed off. Me and Joe had good money riding on this race. We went to the track, placed our bets early in the day, and we were looking forward to this race. It was a shit show from the start. It was pouring rain, and the track was muddy, and the horse that led start to finish was the favorite horse. That was Maximum Security. And, of course, because this is the world we live in now, they appealed at the end and said the horse veered off a little bit too far to the right, and they DQ'd the best horse and gave it to the second place horse, which was a 65-1 horse. So if you bet on that motherfucking horse, you won some goddamn dollars.
Holy shit.
Wow.
First and second place. If you would have literally just picked first and second, $2 bet got you $3,000.
Yeah, that shows you right there how crazy that was. And what pisses me off now is both of these horses have just arrived to Monmouth Racetrack here in New Jersey ahead of the Preakness, which is 2 weeks away. Well, guess what? Neither horse is racing in the Preakness.
Are you shitting me?
I'm dead serious.
So there's no Triple Crown winner this year?
No.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So why are they here?
I
There's
know.
other races.
Yeah, there's other races that they're going to be
But
in.
how do you not race in the big one?
Because they probably don't think they got what it takes.
Yeah, I want to see these two horses one-on-one and go and see who the real winner is. But anyway, that's the Sports Minute. Let's move on.
All right, Brody. Thank you so much, brother. We appreciate it. You guys can listen to Anthony every single Friday night on This Week in Sports over on iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcasts. I was checking out some of the comments in the live stream here. Someone asked, Rami Constant says, someone please tell me what's up with the caption contest. Well, the caption contest, I read the second winner of the second choice. The first winner last week never got back to me. He had 48 hours to hit me up. And I can't go back to it now because I have my phone synced up to the live stream. But we did announce a new winner within the first 2 or 3 minutes of this week's episode. So if you want to go back and listen to hear the winner, if it was you, Rami, it might have been. I don't remember.
That was the name, no.
Wasn't the name. Well, maybe his screen name is different on Instagram. But you have 48 hours to reach out to me once this podcast hits iTunes and SoundCloud and everywhere. And you're going to get the $100 Visa gift card, which I'm showing right now to the live stream. It's still sitting on my desk. Or the podcast table. I didn't even say the whole round table of testosterone, which is actually a square because there's a leaf in the middle of the table. Whatever, I got it out of the way now, so we didn't miss any week on that. But you're going to get that. You're going to get a podcast hoodie, a Swole's Goal Size the Prize t-shirt, and a bottle of Hard AF.
You might ask yourself, how does somebody enter a contest and then not ever find out if they won or not? I went to Hard Rock in AC this weekend.
Yeah.
And entered to win a car.
Yeah.
And they said, at 7 o'clock, we'll announce. You have 10 minutes to get downstairs. Fortunately, I did not win. I totally fucking forgot. And then I saw the name 30 minutes after, and I was like, dude, if I would have won, I'd have fucking jumped off the top of this building.
Yeah.
So it happens. People get distracted. So now it's on to the next one.
I had a couple people, not a lot, maybe 2 or 3 people that have said, hey, why, how come we got to fucking listen to? Why can't you just announce who the winner is? Why do we got to? Well, first of all, you should be listening to the podcast anyway. It is your natural shot of Trembolone every week. You should be listening. So if you do what you're supposed to be doing, and your name gets called, you would already know. You slide in the DM and you fucking win.
And it's not like it's hidden in the middle of the podcast where you have to listen. It's in the beginning, you lazy shit.
Yeah.
You're getting $300. Why don't you show up to work one day and tell them to send you a paycheck before you do some work? That's not how life works.
That's not how it works. And again, this is a free contest. The least you could do is fucking check us out for 5 fucking minutes.
And the podcast is free.
Exactly. Ray Worldwide, do we have a baddie with a fatty this week?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the moment you've all been waiting for. Ray Worldwide's baddie with a fatty of the week. Yeah. Take that. Take that hard AF dick, bitch.
Boom. All right, so this week's winner, this was actually just sent to me. I just checked this out on my way over here. The winner this week is going to be Martha SXOXO. So Instagram handle is MarthaSXOX. So Martha SXOX. You are this week's Ray Vegas' baddie with a fatty of the week. And actually, just to give this chick a congratulations, she's a 2-time powerlifting champ. The Pody filled me in on that, so
we love
big ups to you, Martha, for being a 2-time U.S. champion.
We love the powerlifters here on this.
But check out the
program.
glorious posterior.
Yeah, I see it now. I'm trying to check out some pictures.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, pretty chick, brunette. Looks like she may be a little Espanol. I'm showing the live stream here. She's a very pretty girl. Very pretty girl. Let me see if I can.
We all here at the round table of testosterone co-sign this one.
It's about time. It's very rare that all of the bros will co-sign without saying that there's trannies being picked.
Yeah, Ray has a habit of picking trannies once in a while, and I can't get down with that, man. Shout out to Big Lenny if you're
allegedly.
Listening. Yeah, this is. I mean, she really doesn't have a lot of booty shots. I mean,
you're
you can
missing
tell
the
that
main
it's there.
ingredient because there's.
Is there really?
Yeah,
Oh, maybe I'm just skipping them. But anyway, so guys, that's gonna wrap up the show. We went over all the different segments, and listen, we're gonna see you guys at Body Power. We should be back. excuse me, next week in our regularly scheduled time.
What time do we get back from England? When do we get back?
We get back on Monday night. Yeah, so by Wednesday we probably should be.
But you're going to be exhausted because Monday night is going to be technically Tuesday morning for you guys.
Yeah.
So you're going to be off the body clock by 7 hours.
Oh, it's going to be crazy.
I think next Wednesday, if it's possible, if J-Lo is going to be able to attend, I would like to substitute my spot that night for him. That way all of you can tell us, what happened.
Yeah, we could do that. I mean, I don't know what Jay's work schedule is.
That's what I'm saying. But if he can, if he could sub in for me, it'd be nice to get just the Body Power crew so I can listen to that.
Yeah.
I'll hang out on the, what do you call it, the audition couch over there?
The casting couch.
Yeah.
All right.
And also, and I'm sorry, but I got to plug myself. Big shouts to everybody that's actually helping to support the Goldfang movement. I appreciate all of you guys. I really do. I got a lot of DMs about it. And actually seeing quite a few orders in the cart. So thank you guys very much. I really appreciate that. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Ray, that's going to be like $50 of ad space.
Yeah,
on
man,
the
that's
podcast.
all right. I'll pay.
We'll give you a discount.
All right.
We'll bleep that out in post.
Speaking of that, let me just remind you guys, if you guys need merch, robertfrank615.com. If you guys need any steel, supplements, dick pills, pre-workout, post-workout, andros, whatever, steelsup615.com.
Need that popsicle flavor.
Yeah, Popsicle is dropping in a couple of weeks. The Popsicle Amped AF. Oh, that's going to be so good.
So good.
Limited time only. And
America.
remember, guys, use the Sezzle. If you're a broke motherfucker, use the Sezzle option. That will break up your payments into fours and you get your product right away. And last but not least, Cameo is asking me to remind everyone that this Sunday is Mother's Day. So if your mom is a big Robert Frank-maniac and she wants some of that there Trendick, book me for a cameo. I will tell her Happy Mother's Day from whatever you guys want to say. And I'm just kidding. I don't want to bang anybody's mom. But yeah, so cameo.com/RobertFrank615 to get your cameos. And we will see you guys in the UK, and we will be back next week. So for the Pody, for Joey Bags, for Ray Worldwide, and for Robert Frank 615, we are signing out.
So